What is up, Cahir Club? Welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful start to their week. How goes it? How goes it? How goes it, Brugger? Congratulations on being the first message in the chat. And hello, Mango. Hello, Jelu. And hello, Rob, as well. How goes it? You're so lost, Mango. Why are you lost? You thought it was still Sunday. Jelly wishes it was still Sunday. It is, yes, it's Monday. Bad news, Monday. Monday news. It's now always Monday. I could do that. I have the power. If I played Mario Kart every day, think about the damage I could cause to society. Garfield himself would track me down like John Wick 3. That'd be scary, actually. Imagine Garfield. Now rotate him in your mind. Spin him around. Spin him. Now just keep spinning him. Faster, 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 faster! You've killed him. He's dead now. You spun him too fast. Look what you've done. You birthed that Garfield into your mind. And now he's dead. You were spinning me! What? Oh, Delia! Hello, how goes it? I hope you've been well. I hope you've been well. Don't bring Garfield into Mario Kart. Don't worry, he's got his own. He's got his own corner of karting to worry about. How am I doing here? Dark Fandango! I feel like what you came in to witness probably explains things pretty well. Yeah. I'd like to be that Winnie the Pooh movie, but it would be like that Winnie the Pooh movie, but Garfield. There are a lot of Winnie the Pooh movies. Do you mean the one with Ewan McGregor? Because I know that's one that's there. I feel like that should have been more talked about. Because like that was a new Winnie the Pooh movie with Ewan McGregor as the main character, as Christopher Robin. I like that movie had no cultural impact. I did not hear anything about that movie. That movie appeared and then disappeared again. You're well, you joined the server under thing, not an artist. Oh, of course! I saw the s'mores message and was like, oh, it's Delia, that's nice. And then I managed to forget. My memory... My memory these days, you know? I'm getting old. Greg Tower Defense? Greg Tower Defense? The hit game Greg Tower Defense? The horror one where he kills those teens. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't mean that one. I meant the nicer one. It reminds you of the Baldur's Gate 3 quest, where you have to rescue a gnome spinning on a windmill, and one of the options you can do is instead speed up, and the gnome goes flying to his doom! No! No. You're getting old. You're turning 27 on Saturday. Happy birthday for Saturday. That's exciting. Have you asked Santa for anything fun? You're getting closer to middle age. You know, everyone is Jelu, unless you're already middle-aged, in which case you're going away from it. You're getting closer to middle... Right now, every second, Jelu, you're getting closer to middle-aged. No one's immune. Time waits for no one. Instead, Mario, bye-bye. Bye. You dare use your own spell against you? It was an easy one, too, I'm gonna be honest. You kind of, like, walked into it. You're 34, you're happy where you are? Interesting. I don't know, I have a friend who's always like, here, I find it so funny that half of your community are children. And it's like, big portion of my regulars older than I am. Incorrect. Not in, like, an insulting way, to be clear. Unless you know when you die, you cannot have a midlife crisis. That's a good point. 34 and you're happy where you are. Rob's 34 and he's anything but happy. The issue is a post was made a while ago. You know, someone being like, I love this movie, and then someone else responded to them, I hate this movie. We should make a child and see what he thinks. And now whenever two people present contradictory, opinions, all I can think of is that post. All I can think of is, have a child and see what they think. Have a child, let them get to 34, and ask them on their mental state. Like, gonna die before middle age to prove you wrong. That seems a little too early. It does. No one's immune, except the dead. In a way, they're not. You know? Like, in a way, even after you die, you're still aging. Time still ticks on for your bones, even once they're dust. Like, people still celebrate, like, Einstein's birthday. And he's been in the ground for a while. Why are you analyzing corpses now? I'm not analyzing anything. On ages and bones. Huh? You didn't know his life? Einstein's? You're right, I didn't. You'll be happy when you live in the Netherlands, but that's in the future. Oh, best of luck. Best of luck with the moving, no matter how far along in the process it is. I'm procrastinating. Today we're shiny hunting. We're continuing a long time shiny hunt. Over a year at this point. Over a year. Definitely over a year. I think we might have started in like May or June. July at the latest. This has been going on for a while. So let's get into it and actually start racking up some encounters. Because, there is literally no need for me to not be racking up encounters while talking about skeletons. No, come on. There we go. There we go. 6,500. We won't be getting to 700 today, I don't think. We'll get to 700 in 2 weeks. 700. 7,000. I mean 7,000. Bit off the mark there. You're hoping to go to the Netherlands, again though in late October. I see. I hope you have fun. It's sad Felix isn't here to predict the future. Well, he can only not predict the future, right? Because I got good rolls in D&D. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What words am I looking for? Some of them. D&D. I got really good rolls yesterday. I got great rolls. It was awesome. I think I only fumbled like 1 or 2 rolls. We could try this! Exclamation point Felix. The opposite of his predictions is bound to happen. You've never played D&D. I'd really recommend it, Brooker. I'd really recommend it. Issue is, though, it can be kind of hard to assemble a crew for D&D sometimes. Because even in a situation where you have friends, they don't necessarily want to play D&D with you. Well, that's another guard of entry. There's a term for when you can't enter something. What do you mean? There are very willing players all around the place. Well, Mango, why don't you go into depth on this strategy you're suggesting, so Brugger can use it? Yours were pretty cracked. Yours were also very cracked, Rob, but your rolls are always cracked. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be entirely honest, I think Rob has had maybe, like, 5 bad rolls this whole campaign, and we were on session 6, I think? You just have to give them a good speech to convince them. Yeah. I could see that. You could host a D&D one-shot on the Discord. That might be interesting, honestly. You can play it online, yeah. There are many sites that you can play D&D on. D&D Beyond is an official site that lets you roll on the website, so you don't need dice. But there's also Roll20, which has a lot more, like, interactive stuff that you can do beyond that. Both actively, guide you through. Thought it was a board game. I mean, like, it's a tabletop RPG. It's not a board game in the sense that Monopoly is. But, yeah. It's pencil and paper. Dahlia's put it well. It's pencil and paper. It's... The way I've always thought of it is like... You know when you were like 7 and you play like imaginary games with your friends and you're like, I've got a dragon and Pikachu. And there was always like the most intense lore, you know? Like people always say it with like Lego figures, but like I think you could easily make like those like memes where it's like me coming back from the dead after being eviscerated from the timeline in the LARP game I'm playing with my buddies in year 5. D&D's like that, but for adults, because there's maths involved. Jelly, you can have a physical board if you want, but often the board is just in your mind. Why would I want a board? Why would you not want a board? He did get you there. Isn't D&D Beyond now also on Discord? Roll20 is. I don't know how in-depth it is, though. I've not used it yet. The DM of the campaign me and Rob are in has got, like, a load of stuff bought on the online version of Roll20. So, and also the campaign's already set up there. Downgrading seems like a bit of a misstep. But, D&D's cracked. You know in Guardians of the Galaxy, when Ronan lands on, what is it, Xanthar? Math Last Cries? The bit? Yeah, you know, like, I think it's like Xanthar or something. Ronan lands on Xanthar, and he's got the stone. He's got the Infinity Stone, the purple one. What is that? Can't remember which stone that one is. But he's got it. He's got it. It's in his fucking staff, and he's about to slam it down. He's about to slam it down on the Earth and destroy the planet. And Star-Lord's like, hold it! And starts fucking dancing. We were backed into a corner by this, like, elite nobleman, surrounded by his guards. And Rob turns around and goes, guys, I've got an idea. He goes, guys, I've got a plan. And we all rolled 20 on performance. Your fumbles are usually during combat. Your character isn't dead yet, so you're happy. Thought you'd die immediately. You can find a quick campaign. Stream chat plays D&D. I'd say it'd be like a community night on the Discord, right? That'd be my suggestion on how to run it. I feel like I should do more community night stuff. My most community-based thing at the moment is, like, Fridays when I do online games. I wasn't crying, but apparently Rob was fucking crying. That was great. That was... like... I'm aware a lot of people think that talking about your D&D campaign is like explaining a dream. But I will be telling that story anyway. Because it was literally just that. Like, we were like, how the fuck are we going to get out of this one? We need to stall for time. How the fuck are we going to do this? And Rob just turned around and was like, have you guys seen Guardians of the Galaxy? You can host a Jackbox night and a D&D night if needed. I think a D&D night, definitely. I think that could be cool. You're confusing yourself. Isn't D&D... Wait. Why are you confusing yourself? Alright. But yeah, D&D good. Love D&D. And like just TTRPGs in general. I've only tried one other, that being Lancer. But they seem fun. Is Cahir some nickname you guys got, or did he really mess up the name that hard? Cahir is a nickname. Because it's Cahir, like, over here. But I'm not over here. I'm over there. Cahir. You have audio from Twitch, but you're looking at the video from YouTube. Also, like, the audio is a bit desynced. Yeah, what he said. What I said. I love saying things. Big thing sayer I am. Audio desync going well. I can imagine. Big yapper? Hey! Alright. Yeah, that was yesterday. Sorry, I'm like realizing... Sometimes I look back at the day before and I'm like, that was only the day before. Don't you hate me? You're the one that put yapping in the Twitch chat tabs. I did do that. I did. You're right. I did do that. Mango, you don't need to choose a side. Don't feel forced. In fact, I'd recommend watching on both for the best experience. Not because I like views. I don't like views. I hate views. But you should definitely watch on YouTube and Twitch. Because, yeah, what else happened over the past 24 hours? I finished Demon Slayer Season 3, the Entertainment District arc. I finished the Entertainment District arc with a friend. And I forgot how fucking hype the end of that fight is. Genuinely one of the coolest, like, fight ends in the show. And, like, there's a lot. I fucking love Demon Slayer. I kind of get what people say about the plot sometimes and stuff, but like, Demon Slayer has so much sauce. Like, there is no force on earth that could stop a giant grin spreading across my face as, like, Tanjiro unleashes the Hinokami Kagura for the first time. Aha, time to prank Streamer Man by opening stream on all the alt accounts. No! How could you do that? Wait, Mango, what do you mean alt accounts? You don't have any alt accounts. Rob does. Alright. Wait. Wait. No. You have some, you just don't use them. I see, of course. Reporting you to Twitch. Gonna call Twitch on you. I'm gonna call Twitch on you. I'm calling Twitch themselves. Content Mango has alternate accounts. Kill him! That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. And you know who else I'm gonna tell? Spider-Man. What do you think? What's he gonna think, huh? What's he gonna think? He's not gonna be impressed. He's not. Right. Oh, Spider-Man, the guy who gets bodied by Where's Ben? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's a low blow, Mango. That's a low blow. We take the despicable. Still need to verify your email. This would have happened if you were actually smart and wrote down your old account's password. Do you not have, like, a recovery? Why tell Spider-Man? The fuck's he gonna think? Bad things of you. Don't hate on him, he's already got it rough. Exactly! Despicable, Mango. It just locks you out one day. Yeah. And you had, like, nothing to recover it with. With multiple Michael Jackson deaths. Multiple? Mary Jane's I guess that's not surprising. Spider-Man's been running for a while. Not all that flabbergasting. It's just Gwen's the iconic dyer. You know? Gwen is like the big dyer. Except when she's not, in which case she's Spider-Man. Alright. Trying to think what would be funnier. There's always one where Spider-Man kills MJ through radioactive semen. That's a good point. There is always the one where Spider-Man kills MJ through radioactive semen. Well, there's always the one where... Oh, wait, no. Do you continue to update points on Discord fully? Or do you stop at some point? So you kind of have to guess. Well, personally, I would like you to stop at some point. I think I'd hate it. I'd hate it if you were constantly updating me, because then I'd know when you were about to get it, and that would make me really nervous. I would be really alarmed. So I'd rather the other one, you know, because I would be so scared watching that number go up, you know? That would really get to me. You know you're not on topic. Oh. Oh. I see, you're talking about a fan game that's coming out. What's the name of it? Right. No jelly, Mary Jane. No jelly. Okay, no more points updates. Big mystery. The doctor told me reverse psychology always worked. I'm a big reverse psychology enjoyer. Do you want the one to say Michael Jackson? But you did now. Jellu had already said Michael Jackson. I'm gonna be honest. Mango. Jellu had already said Michael Jackson. Just with, like, the blank face after it. It's a shame that I'm probably not getting YouTube partner anytime soon, because those fucking emotes would work so well on the tubes. Big fan of that emote. Anyway, they're on the Discord. You can use them to your heart's content over on the Discord, at the least. I'm not sure if YouTube's got animated emotes, so I don't know if CahirLIVE dancing will ever transfer. Anyway, who else stayed up till 5? Be real. Be real with me. Who else stayed up till 5? Why not give him... Oh, right! We've got animated emote slots now, don't we? Maybe I will... Last night. Sorry, I should clarify. Who else stayed up till 5 to see the world's ending? That sounds Pokemon Worlds. Pokemon Worlds closing ceremony. They've done that, gets boring after a while. I mean, yeah. Oh. But, what was it called? Like, I didn't even believe that fully that Legend ZA was gonna get news. But I just couldn't fall asleep, so I watched it anyway. Like, there came a point where I couldn't get to sleep, and I was like, oh, it's 4! I'm sure it'll start soon. And then, like, it didn't... The closing ceremony wasn't until, like, 5 minutes to... 5? 5 minutes to 5. Which... yeah, no, there was nothing really announced Legends ZA-wise. They're adding Psyduck to Unite. Psyduck's gonna be in Unite. I hope that means they might add Krogunk. Like, that surely means Krogunk's on the table, right? Maybe? Maybe Krogunk could be added? Which I would be a big fan of, obviously. I would be a big fan of a Krogunk. If Krogunk gets added to Pokemon Unite, I might start playing it. But, Mango, what are you saying? Pokemon Swirling Seasons. Oh, I see, that's the name of the fan game. Interesting, I might check it out. What's it called? Missing Cahir and Gunky. I see. Interesting. Just saying, it's not released yet. Yeah, no, that's fair, that's fair. What fan game is, am I right? I love the gunk. Those words just don't look nice. No wonder no one's popping up. It's Unite stuff. Pokemon TCG Pocket's coming out in October, late October. That like TCG mobile app, which I think I might hop on. That seems interesting. The art seems cool. I might have to get it and see out what it's like. The Go announcement was weird because they announced that they're adding more Peko, and then gave another Dynamax teaser, which just seemed a bit underwhelming. They were like acting like more Peko was gonna change the meta. It was so fucking funny. Like, more Peko is the first Pokemon that can change its form in battle, during battle. We're really looking forward to seeing how this really shakes up the metagame. And it's like, with more Peko? To be fair, Charjabug was on the winning team of the VGC in Go. Charjabug was on the winning team. Charjabug, I love Charjabug. Don't get me wrong. He was on the winning team. Like, honestly, go my boy. What a champ. Love that for him. But what was it called? They should buff Vikavolt speed. I don't know. I feel like it's got a specific stat spread that they've stuck to. They shouldn't utterly overhaul a Pokemon's that it has existed for a while's entire stat lineup. It should have been fast from the start. I can see the argument there, but I don't know. Alola does have a problem with like half of its decks being incredibly slow. But what was it called? What words am I looking for? Yeah, no. TCG Pocket. That seems cool. I'm looking forward to TCG Pocket. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. And finally was the actual trading card game, where they announced a brand new type of card. Trainer Pokemon. Pokemon owned by trainers from the franchise's history, like Lily's Clefairy and En's Reshiram. I feel like the TCG does this weird thing, where sometimes it, like, drops a concept for a bit, and then later on it brings it back, and is like, Guys, look at this brand new mechanic. Look at this entirely new and fresh mechanic that we're introducing to the trading card game. Bet you didn't see this coming, this never before seen mechanic. And it's like... I'm gonna keep it real with you, Pokemon trading card game. You've been doing that since, like, at least Gen 4. I remember having a Cynthia's Rayquaza level X. And I remember losing it. But I remember having a Cynthia's Rayquaza level X. This isn't like, new. But they do it often. There were gym heroes in the first gen, exactly. Like, this isn't like a new mechanic, but they're always like introducing a new thing that you haven't seen before. Oh, and it's like this isn't a new thing that we haven't seen before. This is an old thing that you're revamping. You're bringing it back. And I swear they do it quite often. They're like shiny Pokemon in the TCG. I think my favorite thing that the TCG does is it ditches the dragon type at the start of a generation. At the beginning of a generation, it goes in and it entirely, like, it just doesn't add any dragon type cards. It just doesn't. It doesn't give any new dragon type cards. It waits. It stalls and it waits until a decent way into the generation when it's like, guys, look! Dragon types are back! Isn't that so cool? Look at this whole, like, set dedicated to the return, the grand return of the dragon type. Isn't that exciting? And it's like, where did they go? Why did you stop doing those? You didn't have to. There was no real reason. You just got rid of them for a bit. Now they're back again. But why did you get rid of them in the first place? The TCG is a funny little thing. I like the card art, though. They've really been popping off with the card art. Bye-bye, Mango. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Mario Ganal, bye-bye. Why are we Marioing? Where'd it go? It's like my toggle gone. Oh, if I open settings, everyone's going to see it. I'm not going to mess with that right now. For some reason, my eyebrow toggle is not working, is it? Like... No. Oh, I know what I've done. There we go. I had number lock on. Who needs a stream deck when you have the little keypad on the right side of the keyboard? That's what I'm saying. Who needs a Steam Deck? Who needs that? When you have a little keyboard, the little number pad on the right side of the keyboard. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 separate buttons. 16 separate buttons. The number pad does not. The number lock, sorry, just disables it from working. I just gotta be careful not to do this. Oh wait, no, I didn't do anything that time. I was expecting it to do something. But how about this? Get a whole second keyboard. Mango, you are so smart. You're like the Albert Frankenstein of our age. Gonna... feel like if you're, like, really smart in a specific period of time, that's still, like, in that age, right? That age range. Ugh. Anyway. Anyway. Save file corrupted? Let's go! Let's go! You love to see it, honestly. You love to see a save file that's corrupted. When I see a save file that's corrupted, I go... You know? Because that's the sign he's lost his mind. Yeah, because there are no signs. My mind is still in my head. 300 left in shiny. Are you implying we're going to get a shiny in 69? 66,900 in 6,900? Jellu? Jellu, take my Reddit gold. Right? Reddit gold. Get this man an upvote. Get this man an upvote. Honestly. Reddit, do your thing. Reddit Nation. This is awesome. Jellu, you're breathtaking, my friend. That's the thing. Like, people take the piss. Rude? Mango was going to say I think it was a bit rude. Huh? You're promised gold, I see. I've given you the Reddit gold, Jelly. In fact, I'll give you the wholesome award. The highest honor I can bestow. The wholesome award. Okay, so I'm just in reaction to your breathtaking. With your saying his breath smells bad, I don't think that's what that means. Numbers warm your heart, so exactly. Very wholesome. But yeah, like... people take the piss out, like, 2018 era Reddit. But, did I just insult your breath? Mango did. Mango insulted your breath. Which, I'm gonna be honest, that's not wholesome 100. Reddit Nation, kill that guy and eat his skin. I have no idea, never smelled it. I know a trick. I know a trick on how to smell your own breath. What you want to do is, you want to lick your own wrist, and then you want to sniff it. I think I might have to bump up my weekly teeth brushing a couple of days. You know? Maybe it'll be a... Wednesday thing. Instead of a Friday thing. You know? You feel me? Does it have to be your own wrist specifically? I guess not. I don't know why I've always been taught the wrist, but I have. Yeah, pretty disgusting. Gotta change that. Eli didn't smell like anything. I don't know where you got that from. I don't know either. To be fair, I heard it in secondary school, and like most things in secondary school, horseshit. Once someone told me if you're about to sneeze, if you say cucumbers, it stops the sneeze. And that I did that for like a year, and it always worked. Until one day I was like, that sounds like bullshit. And, it stopped working. Placebo is powerful. Kind of weird to lick your own wrist, too. Yeah, no, that was pretty weird. Why did you do that, Jelly? Strange. Weaponized delusion. I feel like that is, like, school in general, right? I just reset over Juniper! I didn't even look at the Minccino. I just reset over her. That's crazy. I just looked at her in the eyes and was like, go away. A quick unrelated note. Anyone got an arm someone isn't using? No, I'm using mine. Now you'll forever live with knowing that you could have skipped over a shiny. No, I won't. I didn't skip over a shiny. Realistically speaking, that was a 1 in 8,000 chance that that was a shiny. Probably wasn't. Alright. I mean, can you find a gun? That's an arm. I guess it is. I guess it do be. But, not that hard. It just takes a little longer. I don't know, you still do it pretty quick, Mango, I'm gonna be honest. I'm back. Sorry, can't you not in the US? I won't comment on that. But you should go to the US in 2025 and 2026. That's right. The next 2 World events are both in California. I wonder what's up with that. I wonder why both of them are in California. Like, I'm very, very interested to know why they're both of them are in California, you know? I like that they like, it's interesting to me that they confirmed the next 2 years. I wonder if that means we've got another 2 years of, Felix lives pretty close. That's true, that's true. I wonder if that means if we've got another 2 years of Scarlet Violet VGC. That's my thought, is we might have another 2 years of Scarlet and Violet VGC. Here's my train of thought. So you're going to his house? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. But yeah. Scarlet and Violet. Legend ZA probably isn't going to have a VGC metagame. Judging by the last Legends game... Is there even online battles in Legends Arceus? Sounds like a plan. When? I think tomorrow morning. Don't tell them though, make it a surprise. Yeah, no, of course, of course. We wouldn't wanna ruin it, would we? Yeah, no, there's trading in Legends Arceus, but there's not battling. It would have been funny if they removed trading from a game about completing the decks. Like, fair enough to remove battling. Legends Arceus' battle system isn't really built for it. But the idea that they might have removed trading amuses me. Just because, yeah, no, it's a very Dex completion-focused game. And would entirely remove one of the social aspects of Pokemon. You want all the Pokemon? Buy both versions of Legends Arceus. Do we? It'd be funny if a company released TCG on the computer and phones without trading. That would be very wild. That would be kind of funny, honestly. Mango! I feel like you could work on that kind of thing. You should make it. You always... You have that vibe. You're talking about if they remove trading from games. Oh, I see. But even if you bought both of the versions, you'd have to wait until Home came out. You just wouldn't be able to complete the Pokédex. And surely a large company such as Wizards of the Coast would not do such a thing. They what? They what? Wizards of the Coast are a funny bunch. Interesting critters. As they say. I promise you can definitely do trading and such in the Magic the Gathering arena game. Yikes. Yikes. The background music makes you feel like you're going insane and just hear Pokemon music on default? Oh, you do. There's no background music. I don't do background music in my streams. I just stream in silence. I mean, they are wizards, right? Do we? Source trust you? Oh, does it actually have trading then? I know, I would have believed you. I know Wizards of the Coast aren't the best company. Why must you continue to gaslight your viewers? I'm not gaslighting anyone, Jelly. You don't even know the meaning of that word. You said they're a weird bunch. Oh, I thought you meant the scamming. I thought you meant the, less than ideal business behavior. I think their favorite spell is take as much money as possible from players and give it to Big Daddy Hasbro! I had to cast it, you know. You're definitely right about that. You've never even checked what it truly means. You see, this is what I'm talking about. So just think about that next time you start throwing around wild accusations, Jelly. You know? Because it's clear you don't understand what you're saying. I'll stop. Do you hear your money? Boo-womp. 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 You know what, screw you, I'm taking all the copper cables and selling it. And it's gone? It's gone? What's gone? The copper cables? Because you can try and take the copper cables, Mango. You can try, but I already eated them! I wanted to become like the Statue of Liberty. What if someday you actually play Mario Kart on the real Monday to trick everybody? I'm gonna write that down. Also, is eat it a thing? No, it's not. It's... I saw someone say something about the English language, and it's... the only grammatical rule, the only rule of the language, is it has to, like, be legible. Your words can be used however you want. No rules. Must understand. It's not a thing. Is it? Eat it isn't an actual... No, it's not. It's just... It sounds funny, so people say eat it sometimes. First rule of English is we don't talk about English. Exactly. It's a funny language like that. I can see why it's a confusing language to learn. But that's like the fundamental thing is like... I don't get why people are so salty when people have bad English. Because most of the time, like, what they're saying still makes complete sense. As someone said somewhere, English is 3 languages in a trench coat. I'm not sure I'd describe it like that. English is like... as a language... we just take a lot of words from everywhere and sometimes warp them into our own little things. Ain't you British, so your English should be good? I am good at English. I can English very well, thank you very much. Like our food, exactly. Jelly, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, no, what street do you live on? Try to guess. You've said Europe in the past. I'm gonna guess. Are you a Swede? Close, but Finland. Mango, where are you from again? But Finland, you're hiding in a bunker right now. Is there some very big socio-political event happening in Finland that I'm not aware of? Steal everyone, butcher it, and say it's ours. Yeah, no, that's more or less how England was made. Pretty accurate, unfortunately. No, you're gonna hide from me. Oh, I see! I still remember your past remarks. That's good, that's smart. I don't. I say things. Where's Mango from? I agree. Like, we know where everyone else is from. Ruger's Polish. Rob's English. I'm English. Felix is American. Telltale's moment. Jelly will remember that. Telltale's moment. Cahir won't. You can remember everything! What was the Big Bang like? You're trying to escape the question? Yeah, Mango has just been weirdly evasive, even though he was the one who asked you. I can remember everything. 2 seconds later, I forgot. Everyone makes mistakes. That's true. That's true, actually. Jello, I forgive you. Mango, is it okay to ask where you're from, or do you not want to say it? I have a feeling he doesn't. He's been very evasive. I get the hunch. I get the hunch Mango is not comfortable revealing this information. Mostly because of bored. I see. Alright. But you didn't know. I do think so. In fact, I think I do definitely know. Given, yeah. I am a little silly. I forget. My memory awful, and I don't want to get it wrong. I'm like the anti-Jello. I forget everything. And I'm aware that people get upset when you don't remember something. I feel like if I make a random guess, shot in the dark, Mango's gonna be upset. Mostly because, like... Funny answer inside Cahir's walls, yeah. Of course. My nemesis. Who? Who's your nemesis? Real answer is guess what Jilla was? Oh, Sweden. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you've mentioned being from the place Minecraft was made a couple of times. I don't know, maybe I feel like that rings a bell. I can't remember the context, but a bell is ringing in my head. That's the thing I find so fucking funny. Like, there are Americans in my community. There are a couple of Americans in my community. But, like, I've already mentioned a bunch, but, like, Area 51 Brendan, Irish. Don't know more I haven't said. Most of my community is, like, from Europe, is my point. The point I'm making... I have an obligation to hate you since I'm finished. We'll save, I suppose? I was gonna say, like, when you said you were from Finland, Mango immediately said Swamp Monster. So... I think the beef was already there. Like, that's the thing I fucking love. Is, that, like, the song from Pocahontas. Obviously, in specific context, it's a bit... But, obviously, it's a song where, like, savages, savages, barely even human. You know the one? And... what was it called? I've seen that meme, Europeans talking about people who live, like, 3 miles away. Like, Europeans talking about other Europeans. Americans talking about Americans from other states. Obviously, that one's concerning context. I freestyled 3 times. English people talking about people 3 counties, 1 county away. 2 feet away. Like, it's funny how much pride people seem to carry for where they're from. Like, when if humanity starts grasping for the stars at some point, you fucking know that people are gonna be like beefing based on what planet you're from. They're gonna be like, Martian food? Am I right? You guys go, goodbye, Brew Grey. Hope you have a great rest of your day. But yeah, they're gonna be like, man, Martian food, am I right? Venusians realizing they have to live on Venus. I would not want to live on Venus. Why? Why not? Because you go to Jupiter to get stupider. Don't you want to go to Venus to get penis? Huh? Europeans trying to piss. Too cold. What are other, like, anti-winter stuff? I find it kind of funny that he asked for your username. Yeah, no, that's, that's a fair point. Like, I do hate to say it, Mango. It's not rocket science. I mean, that's all there is in Finland, just a bunch of swamps. Huh. You look near the J for name. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. It is iJello, which isn't where J is. It's you did have a conversation with Jello about 2 days ago, though. So, I'm gonna hold you accountable for that. You know? Fuck you, Mango, but good video. And you didn't send it to the did you send it to the Discord in general? You didn't. Dismal. Good Cahir, I isn't J, it sure isn't. Why would you? Please? Pretty please? Why don't I click that right now? Sorry, music took a bit to kick in now, and I was like, has this song always been this quiet? And I mean, like, probably. I remember I always used to try to intro streams to the bike theme from Black and White, but the claps were too quiet, so I could never actually intro. No, I could always intro. I did always intro. I did do that. But, like, it just meant there were, like, 5 seconds of silence at the beginning of the stream. As it did that, and then I was like, what's up, Cahir Club? And then the music started. Which is why I do Mount Wario, because Mount Wario, I think, is audible at the beginning. And that, folks, is why you watch streams back, so you don't do a stupid thing for half a year. Probably longer, knowing me. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna do this encounter and then I'm gonna go to the toilet. I will be right back. Make sure to stay tuned, because once I have returned, we will be continuing on with the shiny hunt. We're back. Okay. Jelly's the fastest pisser around. You were thirsty? I love missing comments. Piss GG, no pissing in bits. No pissing in bits? The Ellen CahirLIVE? What? There are no L's in CahirLIVE. What do you mean? Only W's. Only W's in CahirLIVE. Wait. Maybe not that one. Maybe that one isn't the one we should go with. Alright. Brain time. Brain time. Let's get brain. Let's get brain up and running. Very good username there. What? CahirLIVE. If I somehow get a woman who appreciates me for being a VTuber, that'd be a really funny username for her to have. So since your bit thing got censored, you think you should get a free redeem if you're choosing used 1 bit, Mango? You know what? Yeah. Yeah, no, you do get a free redeem if you're choosing Mango. Since you spent 1 bit, you get to have 100 channel point redeem. It's so sad that our local American fortune teller isn't here. Jellu is big on Felix missing hours. Cool, can you get a yippee? Yeah, of course. Yippee! There you go. Alright. He would know what doesn't happen in the future. He would know what doesn't happen in the future, to be fair. That is true. That is true and real. It's real. Oh yeah, I saw a funny thread today. I saw a funny thread on Twitter today that I did enjoy. So first of all, it was pointing out, I'm never gonna know about your marital status now. Oh, that's what you mean. You were going to check my marital status in the future. Fair enough. Maybe it's better that Felix isn't here, because I feel like Felix would you know. Anyway. What words am I looking for? Right, yeah. About the game Doom. Apparently one of the people who worked on Doom is Mormon. Like, the original Doom is Mormon. Which is a funny thing, because, like, obviously some Christians think any, like, demonic imagery in anything is bad. And basically this guy turned around and was like, well, it's fine because we're killing the demons. They're the bad guys. I know Christianity and Mormonism aren't, like, the same thing, but isn't Mormonism, like, a branch off? Splinter? They believe Jesus came to America, I think, right? 3 more till the... That's a good point. 3 more till the demon number. Good time to talk about this, I guess. But yeah, you don't see the thing here. The thing here? What thing here? Yeah, what was I looking for? Anyway, where I'm ending with this is apparently Terry Pratchett played Doom. Pratchett. Doom. So, Terry Pratchett on Doom. On the video game Doom. Over the centuries, mankind has tried many ways of combating the forces of evil. Prayer, fasting, good works, and so on. Up until Doom, no one seems to have thought about the double-barrel shotgun. I fucking love that. Wait, did he say eat lead and death demon at the end of that? Is... I'm so worried this is, like, fake. The idea... I love that. Eat lead and death demon. Is this true, chat? Like... If that's real, that's the funniest thing ever, right? I was ecstatic when I read that. It's like the whole thing. I don't know, I just enjoy the idea, like... Video games are... Elizabeth, thank you for following. Welcome to the Cahir Club. I hope that your week has gotten off to a good start. It's Monday. It's Monday today. We're shiny hunting for Minccino today. This one right here. That one. Not shiny this time, but one. Oh, we're at the demon number. Crazy. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting? Was interesting. Your streams have synced up. Oh, fun. You got the double vine boom. Yeah, hello, Elizabeth. How goes it? How goes it? We were talking about how Terry Pratchett has not only seemingly played Doom, but had this to say on it. Over the centuries, mankind has tried many ways of combating the forces of evil. Prayer, fasting, good works, and so on. Up until Doom, no one seemed to have thought about the double-barrel shotgun. Eat lead and death, demon. I'm a big fan of that. No one has muted you, Goober? I thought you called me a gooner then for a second, and I was like, It's crazy how... It's crazy how... ruined that term has been, like, goon has been. Like, goons used to be, like, henchmen of evil villains, and now... How often do you stream? I stream 4 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And if you play Scarlet and Violet, which I'm assuming you do since this is the category, or, I mean, maybe you just enjoy watching Pokemon streams. But we will be doing the Dragonite 7-star Terror Raids on Friday when they come out. That's nice. Keep up the grind. I mean, I just enjoyed doing it, you know? Like, if I was just doing it for the grind, I probably would have quit a bit ago. How long have you been streaming? 3.5 years at this point, I think. Yeah, no, 3.5 years. Because it's January that my streaming anniversary is. Isn't Brugger the Gooner here? Using that word feels weird. No comment. You really like your profile picture? Thank you, thank you! All credits to the artists who've worked on the CahirLIVE stuff down in the About section. Would highly recommend checking them all out. Wait, you were that early? Damn. Yeah, you were, if not during the first year, near the end of it, right? Near the very beginning of the second year. Did you commission it? I did. From a close friend of mine. Grizz Gredley would recommend commissioning them. They do good art, as everyone who's worked on CahirLIVE stuff has. Twitch says you've been following since October 16th, 21. So yeah, that was, well, yeah, you've almost been following for 3 years. Next month you will be. No, I'm not interested, Elizabeth. Also, I would beware. A lot of people consider a bit big real. A lot of scammers behave in that kind of way. I'm not saying you are, but I would keep that in mind in the future. Probably can't. It's funny how they always do the same thing. They enter the stream, and they have, like, a set amount of questions that they ask before they're like, can I, send you some of my art? I'd like you to commission me. It's always the same. It's genuinely always the same. Like, can I have your credit card information? Jello, of course you can. 3973. I'm always really, like, nervous saying numbers even as a bit. I know I'm, like, immediately moving from the bit into explaining parts of the bit, but I'm always really nervous saying, like, numbers of a bit, because, like, I can't think of random numbers. I'm guessing no one can. I'm guessing this isn't just a me thing. But if I say a random date, if I say a random number, it's always got some relation to something. Right? It's always, like, something out there. Someday you'll mess up and give me your real credit card info. Someday, Jelly, someday. The issue is I have it memorized. Like, I'm sure some people don't have that shit memorized. I have my credit card information memorized, because I don't like giving sites my credit card information. So I've got that shit, like, on loadout in my head. I could quote it right fucking now. Like, I just know it. Which means I have to be careful. I have to be careful. Use yours twice so you don't remember it. I barely remember my PIN. I found this really cool game and I think you should get it. Yeah. Waiting for the punchline of this. Is it Give Mango Your Credit Card Information, the game, deluxe? And it would help if you actively showed screen when buying it. Why, what game is it, Mango? What game are you talking about? Yeah, my PIN number is the one I barely remember, because I mostly buy things online or contactless. Contactless is fucking insane, honestly. Like, you can just tap your card. You can just tap your card on shit, and, like, it buys it for you. Dangerous, but useful. Like, it's crazy how many places just have to use credit card machines now. Like, it was whack, because I went to an anime convention in February, and all of the people in Artist Alley there had payment machines, had credit card machines. And of course they fucking did. You need to have credit card machines. If you don't have credit card machines, then people aren't going to buy as much shit from you. That's wild. Hit new game called Above Us. Oh, interesting. What's it about? Can you send a picture of your credit card? It sounds interesting. No. I'm gatekeeping my credit card. Yeah, speaking of forgetting card pin, you forgot yours and did the game a move and went to the bank and changed it to whatever you thought it was. Never forgotten it since. I guess that... yeah. I have like a... what's it called? You know when you're in, like, school and you're taught big elephants always use small exits to remember the spelling of because? Because I remember when I was in school and I was taught big elephants always use small exits to remember the spelling of because. I'm guessing less people are going to remember this because, I'm now realizing English isn't a lot of people here's first language. So maybe Rob knows. There's a chance Rob knows this. I hate it when people keep away their credit cards from public like that. Yeah, no, I know. I'm a really toxic gatekeeper. That's me. I'm a really, really toxic gatekeeper. I have like a little memory system to remember. My PIN code. Is Rob here? I don't know. Maybe he's gone to feed dog or sleep. Or maybe he's doing something evil. Maybe he's on his villain arc and is doing something evil right now. Oh yeah, sleep? Yeah. It's like you got to go, oh no, I reminded Jello and now they've left. Shouldn't have done that. Goodbye, Jello. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Good luck, someone clip if he gets it. No, I won't. Right. Really think he won't do it himself? He won't be here to clip it. He's going. Well, Mango, pressure's on, since you're the only active chatter at the moment. I don't know if there are any lurkers, but don't feel pressured. The pressure's all on Mango. What am I talking about next, Content Mango? What's happening? No, me? No. It has to be you. I'm putting the pressure on. You talked about the Pokemon TCG. I did, yes. Have you played that in some way before? I have. I have. In fact, in like June time of my first year streaming, I actually played the TCG online on stream a bit. Apparently, they've entirely changed that to an entirely separate application. I don't know if I can still transfer my data across, bluntly put, but I played it on stream a couple of times. But yeah, no, I used to play it when I was younger, a lot. I realized there was like a proper game behind it, and I got loads of my friends into it as well. I remember in primary school, which is from about 5 until 11. Yeah, from 5 until 11. But yeah, in secondary school, there was this little, like, slab of raised concrete by the steps that went down into the playground. The steps went up quite high, and, like, up to about half of the height was this slab of concrete. And, we always, like, played the Pokemon trading card game, like, up on that little slab. And then they released a Moshi Monsters trading card game, and loads of the year 3 started playing there, and I was so fucking pissed. How dare they stole our spot? Around here, I think lots of people played Magic Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh, but didn't, I don't think a lot of people knew how to play. Yeah, no, I knew the rules, I didn't entirely know the rules at first, though. When I first started playing, basically, the Pokemon TCG works. So, the first thing you draw are 6 prize cards. You get a prize card when you knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon. What the hell have I done? Yeah, you get a prize card when you knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you knock out an EX or some other better card, you get 3 prize cards, which is crazy because that's half your fucking prize cards. Oh wait, no. EXs are 2 prize cards. There are some cards that let you take 3 prize cards if you knock them out, which is kind of crazy. I always used to think those prize cards were cards you were putting on the line. They were 6 cards you choose from your personal collection to put on the line during the battle. And that's how me and my friends played for a while. Is we were, like, straight up playing for keeps of each other's cards. Like, to be fair, a lot of kids shows I watched at the time around that kind of thing did. I mean, maybe I'm just talking about Bakugan. But often the villains in Bakugan were like, if I beat you, I get one of your Bakugan. I do find that part of Pokemon fairly interesting. Because, like, how many of a certain card are you allowed to have in a deck? You're allowed 4 of the same type of card. I believe 4 of the same type of Pokemon, actually. So, if you have 3 Squirtle from one set, and 1 Squirtle from another set, but that Squirtle has an entirely different, like, moveset and abilities, that still counts as, one of the 4. Magic had that in the early years, does it not anymore? But yeah, I believe there are some cards it's like, you're only allowed 1 of these in your deck. But those are like special good cards. Magic had that in the early years. Oh, as in taking people's cards. So back then you could play for Ante. Ante? Get some ants? You could get some ants. Geordie, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has gotten off to a good start. Today we're shiny hunting for Minccino. at the beginning of Pokemon Black and White. Have you found any shinies recently? Put the top card of your deck in the anti-zone. Oh, and you can then lose it? And then some cards would interact with those cards. Oh, this is prize cards. A winner gets... Okay, no, it is. Huh, crazy. But yeah, I remember watching Bakugan as a kid. I always remember that one story arc where Dan got beaten by one of the villains, and the villain took Drago, and then Dan had to battle to get him back, and that was an awesome fight. That was a really cool moment. I remember I loved Bakugan as a kid, which is funny because I didn't know how to play Bakugan. Bakugan was like an actual game. I didn't know how to play it. I just like rolling them onto the cards and watching them pop out. Wasn't you had to do it, but you could, and apparently a lot of people did. It adds more stakes, I think. It's interesting. It's like an interesting concept in that if you fuck up, you lose. And I like that a lot. I like that a lot. It adds like a stake to the fight that there wouldn't be otherwise. There's apparently a story of some guy back then that showed up to an event with like a starter deck and then showed off all the cool shit he won. Huh. In today's market, the cards he won would be like 10k plus? That was one of the interesting things I heard about this year's, because obviously I was talking about the Pokemon World Championships. The trading card game is part of that. Battling in the trading card game is a part of the World Championships. They do like multiple threads of like what Pokemon is. So there's the main series fights. I actually watched a couple of the final. That was really intense. Like I should watch some Pokemon VGC stuff more because that was really fucking intense. And there's Unite, there's Go, and then there's the TCG. There's a trading card game. And apparently the winner of the trading card game, apparently his deck only cost 55 quid. If you wanted to make that deck from scratch, buy all the cards from eBay, you'd only have to spend £55. It might have been dollars, actually, which is cheaper. It might have been $55, which is closer to, like, what? £40? Like, to be fair, the Pokemon Company have been fucking stellar with trading cards, with the trading card game, after Logan Paul. Because obviously Logan Paul came in and, like, fucked up the, like, market of Pokemon trading cards. Like, entirely fucked it up. People would, like, go and try to buy, like, people would, like, follow the trucks that distributed the cards to try to buy them all up so they could resell them for profit. Which is obviously fucked up, because the Pokemon trading card game especially, very marketed towards children. So, but Pokemon made sure the next sets all had extra copies printed. They made sure all of them are having extra copies, more stock produced, so the scalpers would have just useless shit on their hands. They would struggle to make a profit. And I respect them big time for that. Maybe I should do card opening on stream one day. I used to love the card opening videos that people would do, where they'd like go through, where they'd buy like the big boxes of like loads of packs, and like It'd be like a 50-minute video of them just opening and seeing what they got. I fucking loved those. I should do one of those at some point. A few years ago, so like 2015 to 2018, some stores would order like store amounts of magic. Like a full pallet or more. Open it all up and then sell the singles. Whack. Like, I guess that's the fundamental issue with trading card games in, like, the meta game. Is, like, casuals just take, like, the packs, the individual packs, and open them at their own leisure. They get the individual packs, and then they open them in their own time. But if you want to go to high-level play, you kind of have to buy individual cards off of, like, eBay. It's very hard to just build a deck based off of the random shit you get. You kind of need to hope for, like, the actual stuff. Like, even, like, the TCG Online, TCG Live. I don't know if it's still like that, but people used to trade packets, multiple packets of cards, for singular cards. Because obviously people who are trading like one card for multiple packets would then have a chance of getting the card's value back. But that's only a chance of them getting the card's value back. It's whack. Also did some... did the risky of buying it on credit cards. And the cash comes in the payback. In payback the bill. Ah! Yeah, that is risky. Because if you don't get a card of that kind of value, I guess if you're buying pallets worth, then... But yeah, the Pokemon card scalpers, I mean, basically, Logan Paul made a market for unopened card packs, I think. He didn't make a market for it. It was already there, but... It used to be that, if you wanted, like, an old pack of Pokemon cards from, like, Diamond and Pearl era or something, you'd only have to pay, like, £3. But then that, like, got gouged an insane amount. If you're opening up, like, 1,000 booster boxes, you can fairly accurately gauge at how much you're going to get back. Ah, fair. That makes sense. That makes sense. A calculated risk. But yeah, it's an interesting side effect of TCGs having metas. Because they're fundamentally, like... Card packs are kind of like a gacha when you think about it. You know? Kind of like Genshin Impacts. The music stopped. I said Genshin Impact and the music stopped. Especially since obviously stores pay less per box. Oh, fair point, fair point. How much are booster boxes? Pokemon card. Is the booster box what I think it is? Oh no, it is. £100. That's whack. Fair enough, but that's whack. Just 100? Is magic more? I guess I'm not all that surprised at that notion. This XY Evolution set is 1,200. I wonder if anyone's ever going to buy that. Okay, so display box. You can buy like half of a thing for 55. I don't know, I remember people being like $80 and was like, oh. But, I wonder what it's like on eBay instead. I'm not screen sharing for this because I don't want to dox myself. Pokemon card booster box. One half of a Rebel Clash. Oh, that's one of the 151 ones, and that's only 67. Are they like less than that or something? Original set for 50 grand. Fucking hell. Oh, this is a bid, and it's at 46 at the moment. Interesting. I should continue shiny hunting. Wait, people are selling half... I don't think they're selling half a box. I think that, it's like half a box that you can... Stores can buy the cards like. It's like a half-size display box. It's fucked up because a place where I used to work sold Pokemon cards in this really weird... It was like a cardboard sleeve that went around the regular card sleeve. It was the exact same amount of cards. It was the exact same thing. It was just like a cardboard sleeve around the card sleeve for whatever reason. I wonder if maybe Amazon just isn't the best place to buy those kind of things, though. I wonder if there's like a place closer to the source you can go to get them for cheaper. Or is that like illegal? Those are fairly normal. It still seems weird to me, though. Why is there extra packaging for, like, the same amount of thing? Like, I can vaguely guess it, because I know some stores do little cardboard casings, because it's 2 packs and some good cards. Well, not good cards, some, like, hollow cards, but, like... Ain't even hollow cards. It's just a TCG pack. I still bought them sometimes, though. I think that was like once a week I treated myself and I was like, okay, I'll buy some cards. It said that single pack isn't damaged in shipping, and 2 stores could put like a security tag in and on the cardboard. Oh, I see, I see. I guess that's kind of needed. It was kind of needed around the time it was. Looks a bit nicer on a normal store shelf. I guess. I don't know. It still seems pointless to me, but... What do I know? What do I know? Alright then. Ugh. Would make it harder to maybe search for a good pack. I don't think there are good packs. Plus, I remember the cardboard thing maybe just being the same as what was in the inside. Like, I don't think... A bad memory. My memory's brilliant. I remember so much... things. I remember sometimes. You can also remember so many things. Oh yeah? Name three. Name three things about pointless things. Oh, I see. You know what? That's fair. I can remember most Pokemon names if you put them in front of me. I guess I proved that somewhat every... You know what? No, I do prove that every day with Pokedoku. Because a lot of the time, I'm like, yes, this guy. I won't put him, though. And then he's the lowest. So I remembered him, I just didn't put him down. Like magic stuff, some Warhammer lore, too much of Minecraft stuff. How many items does one piece of coal smelt, Mango? KP, I'm wide awake. I'm not EP. I've never been more awake in my life. Ugh. Hey, you yawned, you Eeper. No, I'm not. And how many does a log smell? .5. And... if you have a stack of logs, is it more efficient to do... Wait, no, you could just make charcoal out of those. Which is more efficient? Sticks or ladders? Let's assume you have 7 sticks. Planks are also 1.5. Wait, they are? Huh. I didn't even know that. Sticks? I could have sworn ladders were. I feel like I heard people saying ladders were better. Well, I might be wrong, though. I might be incorrect. This is fandom. Does every recipe stick as part of? That's not really what I wanted to see. I just wanted to see how much it smells. Have I gone past it? Smells 0.5. It's annoying how fandom's still the top. .5 items per ladder. Oh, but... so, 7 sticks... Here we go. 7 sticks... make 3 ladders. 3 ladders is 4.5. 7 sticks... is 3.5. So you were right about the totals, but technically ladders would be more efficient. In the sense that you have 7 sticks. If you can make ladders, you know. Ugh, okay. I find it funny that people are complaining about the Minecraft redstone changes. Some of it, like the yeah, some of it seems maybe not as good. But, like, the whole, like, directional de-randomization of it seems just good, right? Yeah, so when a redstone line is closer to one piston than the other, it should power that one first. That makes sense. Like, that just seems logical to me, right? Like, I get why people are unhappy about it, because it's been that way for ages, and they're worried about their builds breaking and shit. But just seems like, sure, your builds might break for now, but, like, kids are gonna be able to redstone more. And I think that's an important thing to consider, is Minecraft is still, like, a kid's game, right? And so potentially you have to either find a way around it or just give up. As in if it's random, or if people have to redo their builds. An old build. And I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to find a way around it in a lot of cases. If anything, you could try to just optimize what you've already got. Like, the Minecraft community's funny. Because they're constantly complaining about the lack of new things. No, maybe this isn't as much of a contradiction as I was about to say. I don't know. I've seen a handful of videos of people talking about the changes. I've seen a few. I've seen a few Reddit posts, a few Twitter posts, and Mumbo's video. And showing massive things that no longer work. To be fair, it seems there is one big change that is maybe a bit worse, which is Redstone doesn't update. Redstone doesn't update blocks anymore. It used to be running redstone across the thing used to update blocks beneath it, and now it doesn't. Which means shit like you can't run redstone across glass and have that glass on top of pistons and have it work. You couldn't run a hopper line across the top of pistons and have the pistons still pissed. And I don't get that. I don't see why that's the thing. That seems... That's what... Yeah, no, I'm guessing that's the main thing that's breaking stuff. I'm guessing that's the thing that people are the most mad about, to be fair. I don't get that much. I think that very much could be, like, ways around it. And it also probably opens up other things with the fact that it doesn't update blocks. I'm sure that could be actively useful in some edge cases. But... in a way, I'm happy they're, like, trying things out. I'm interested to see what the next update's going to be. Because I think we're going to be seeing a lot of this little stuff for a bit, until Minecon, probably. Because that's, like, they seem to announce what's happening in an update at Minecon time. I wonder if they're going to do a mob vote this year. Last year was so fucking funny. Like, I don't think I've seen a funnier community reaction to anything than last year's reaction to the Minecraft mob vote. Genuinely so fucking stupid. You still kind of have that song in your head. A song? Was there a song about boycotting the Minecraft mob vote? I just find it interesting that, like, Minecraft has gone through the exact same fluctuation It started off really fucking popular. Everybody adored it. And then it became known as a thing for kids. And everyone started hating it. You know, people were like, oh, this shit's for babies. Who cares about Minecraft? I'm gonna go play Fortnite instead. And that happened for a bit before Minecraft kind of fell under the radar for a bit. And then the babies who played Minecraft when they were younger started realizing, oh, I used to really like playing Minecraft. I'm gonna try that again. Which led to the resurgence, fueled by a few other external factors. But I'd say mostly the nostalgia for Minecraft brought everybody back to it. Everybody played it for a few years, especially over the pandemic and stuff. Played it to fucking death. And now everyone hates it again? Now everyone complains about Minecraft again? I just find it funny that we're in a very cyclical nature. Like, I wonder if in 2028, Minecraft's going to come back as, like, a big popular thing and everyone's going to like it again. Although, to be fair, the flavor of hate, I'd say, is pretty different this time than last time. And I think a lot of people still have that Minecraft phase. Like, I think the 2-week Minecraft phase is a pretty classic thing to happen to a lot of gamers. Especially, like, people who, like, game in groups. There's always the 2-week Minecraft phase. I'm trying to think that maybe that people's nostalgia is set in, like, a main version. Oh, definitely, definitely. Like, I wouldn't say a main version. Minecraft updates were pretty common back then. Like, when Minecraft first kind of blew up. Updates really weren't all that rare. But I think people romanticize the Minecraft they played when they were kids because they kind of saw it in a very different light. These days, if you play Minecraft, it's very hard, like, as an adult, it's very hard to not see it through, like, the mechanics and stuff you can use to buff yourself up and stuff. Like, as a kid, that first night, hiding in that hole that you made in a mountain, terrifying. As an adult, you just don't give a shit. You find a sheep ASAP, you know? Meaning the nostalgia glasses on now that they see the new updates and go, why change? But it's not even that. People complain that there's not enough change, don't they? Like, one of the bigger complaints about Minecraft these days is people don't think it innovates enough. Like, people don't think it adds enough. People's complaint for the mob vote was, you guys add jack shit to your game every update. Why can't you just add all 3 mobs? Why are you making us choose one? There'll always be people on both sides. That is true, but I feel like the bigger complaints for Minecraft leverage these days are less, I liked it more when it started, and more, they don't add new things. Which I just feel like is, A, kind of untrue. I feel like the trial update was a pretty sizable update in the grand scheme of things. Especially considering all the back-end stuff it changed. And also, like, I get the complaints where it kind of does seem that Mojang don't really want to change too much at Minecraft's core because they're so afraid of breaking Minecraft, and making it lose its appeal, you know? And I agree, I do think they are a little bit too scared of that. I think that a big, like, overhaul of how the game works wouldn't be amiss. Like the progression system and stuff. I don't know, man. From what I've seen, lots of comments, like, too much new, and the new things don't feel Minecrafty enough. That is true. There is definitely a big divide. But I think especially from within, I think, especially, like, from within, the community, it's, what's it called? I think especially, like, within the community, it's, they don't add enough new stuff. You can always just go back on that update. Oh, wait. And those are just a bit goofy since all the odd versions are, like, there. Exactly. That's the thing that really fucking annoys me about it. It's people like, Minecraft just isn't the same. And it's like, Minecraft is one of the very few games that just lets you play the old shit. You don't have to play on the latest update, buddy. You can play whatever. You can play 1.12 modded to the fucking brim. And so many people do. So many people do play 1.12 mod until its eyes are popping out of its heads. Or I guess like even earlier versions, you know? You can play that exact version of Technic? The really technical one with the chorus and stuff. You can play that exact version. Right fucking now, there's nothing stopping you. And people are like, Minecraft just isn't the same, and it's like, it can be the same. Why are you complaining that a game from 10 years ago is still innovating? Like, I'd argue that a big issue with a lot of thoughts on Minecraft is that I think even like on both sides of the argument, there's a big issue of a lot of people have been playing this game for the last fucking decade. You know, it's been the same. Like they've been playing like Minecraft has innovated. It's changed, but not drastically. It's still the same game. And when you play the same game for a decade, like, I think eventually you're going like. Neurotypical people are gonna burn out eventually, you know? Like... Oh fuck, Mango! I'm gonna put you onto an adventure map I played, with some friends. Maybe I'm not, because it sounds like you're in a Minecraft phase at the moment. But, Dremel. Would highly recommend playing Dremel. Drehmal. Dremel. I can't just straight up give... I can send you a link on Discord. But basically they made an open world video game in Minecraft. It was fucking crazy, dude. Like, I haven't... Like, it was a really well put together open world game, crazy lore, cool, like, cool weapons with, like, special effects. And, like, loads of stuff. Like, Minecraft is such a funny game. Because at its base, it's a fun game with cool things. Can't wait. You found this cool mod pack you want to finish. Oh, can it wait? You found this cool mod pack if you want to... I mean, yeah, no, I'm just recommending it to you, dude. I just think it was a really cool experience. One of my... I think it's probably up there with one of my favorite video game experiences, honestly. Putting it bluntly, I think it's up there with one of my favorite video game experiences. Especially because I got to play alongside, like, two of my close friends. And more RPGs should be open world. I heard of Greg Tech. I have not. Gonna get the friends I was just talking about to sue them, though. Because of Greg Tower Defense. Same name. Unbelievable. Greg with 2 Gs. No one's ever used that before. Except the sausage roleplays. It's like either a group of mods or something you're not exactly sure. Interesting. Alright. There are a few mod packs in the Greg Tech genre. I see, I see. Greg Tech should be available at all times. Where? Also, welcome back, Rob. Have a sausage roll warped into your hand. Egg. Real! Real, you know, real. Those fucking triple chocolate donuts. I love those, man. Last time I went to Greg's, they didn't have any. They didn't have any. It was actually so devastating that they didn't have any. I fucking love those donuts. Sorry, I think the anesthesia went, got to you, went 99. No worries, dude, no worries. The main point of them, and also the main point of your joke, is they take like thousands of hours to finish. I see, I see. Fair enough. Cannot slate. Have you ever played Factorio, Mango? Right. You have not. It seems like a very technical, long-to-play game. I don't know if it would be up your tree entirely, or if I'm barking up the wrong tree, and it's not exactly the things in the mine, or the grindier things in Minecraft that you like. But I have a couple of friends who are big into it, so I'm gonna say its name. Gonna invoke it. You played Satisfactory. Oh yeah, that's the other one, isn't it? Yeah, no, I have a friend who's big into those types of games. I've thought of getting Factorio. Based on how much one of my friends likes it, I would give it... It gets the Cahir seal of approval. I've never played it, but... a close friend of mine has. Right. And from the developers, the best time to buy Factorio is right now. Oh yeah, I think they're doing a price raise soon. They're releasing DLC, I think in October. So as far as I'm aware, they're going to raise the price at some point. Is it DLC or is it just a huge update? I'm going to ask. I'm not. Yeah, they don't do sales. And also sometimes raise the price. Update pro. I think it might just be an update, yeah. But they're adding loads of shit from what I understand. I'll ask him. I'll ask him. Should finish your thought. That's a good idea. I love finishing thoughts. I don't do it that often. I'm not that good at finishing thoughts, but I love finishing thoughts. It's always so cool when I get to finish. What was I saying? I love flanderizing myself. One of the funny packs think it's called Greg Tech New Horizons. Sounds like Animal Crossing. I'm guessing that it's going to be. Think its estimated playtime is 10k hours. For reference, in 1 calendar year, there are 8,760 hours. This mod pack is expecting you to put over a year of playtime into it. Is there even like an hour of gameplay in these mod packs? Or is it just doing the same shit over and over again? Tomos! How many tickles does it take to get an octopus to laugh? Actually, they're arms. Did you know that they're arms? They're arms. Which fucks me up. Don't know why they do that. Sounds rough. It does quite, Welcome all the same, Termos. I hope that your week has gotten off to a good start. We're shiny hunting for Minccino today. As we have been for a while. As you can probably tell by the number in the top right of the screen. Okay, so you were a bit off. Which way? Which way were you a bit off, Mango? It's only around 5 to 8 hours. Oh, well that's great then. That's less than a year. So that's all fine. That's all great. But yeah, just know if you've ever put 10,000 hours into a video game, you've spent over a year of your life playing it. Oh, sweet summer child, don't you know there aren't enough completers to get an average completion time? I guess that's fair if they're expecting you to do thousands of hours into it. Makes sense. Was there a better time to start than now? True enough. The best time to start was when you were born. The second best time to start is now. Why are they considered arms? Here's why. Arms have suckers down the full length of the appendage. Tentacles only have suckers near the tip. Thereby, all 8 octopus appendages are arms, while squid have 2 tentacles and 8 arms. Huh. The more you know. Interesting. Interesting. They bear arms. But yeah, if anybody ever says octopi have 8 tentacles ever again, kill them. And as you're strangling them to death, say, they're arms! They're arms! You know? CahirLIVE top tip. Did you know that some octopi have donut-shaped brains? That's cool, that's cool. I wish my brain was a donut. And then I'd reach into my ear, and I'd pull it out, and I'd go, om nom 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 nom. And then I'd be like, bleh, because my ears are so full of earwax. So the donut would be covered in earwax, and that would be disgusting, I think. I am the sayer of words. That would explain calamari rings. I don't think it does, Rob. I'm gonna be honest. Their throat goes through the hole. So if they eat something too big, they'll get brain damage and die! Okay, so would you rather I add that detail to the wiki, or should I pretend I didn't hear? Felix! How goes it? I hope that your week's gotten off to a good start. Yeah, add that to the wiki, it's important. CahirLIVE would love to have a donut as a brain. And also produces so much earwax that he goes deaf once a year if he doesn't do anything about it. I feel like I've talked about this on stream before. Like, just for like a period of my life, once a year I'd go deaf, actually start trying to clear out my earwax for a bit, clear out, start being able to hear again, and then I'd have to wait another year, and then I'd go deaf again. I almost went deaf this year at one point, because I wasn't consistent enough with my ear cleaning. But I didn't. I didn't let it get to me. So yeah, make sure to take care of your earwax, because it... Law stream. Was all the jokes, it's mainly squid, not octopus. That's a fairer point. Alright. I wonder if you guys can hear me rubbing my hands together. Normally when I, like, zone out on some random fucking task, I just kind of zone back in. I'm like, oh shit, re-lucid. This time you just all had to suffer with me. This time I just said it out loud. I can't get over that. It's a shame you don't. It's a shame you don't. That was great. That was awesome. Alright. That's so fucking funny. But why were you rubbing your hands together? Wanted to. You never rub your hands together, Mango? Get your hands and just start rubbing them. I almost did it again. I did do it again. You're actually a raccoon and not a cat? No, I'm a tiger! It's obvious! I always find it funny when people, like, don't. Behind the Vtuber, he's just a large fly. I mean, I am pretty fly, I agree with that much. I'm more of a walk, really. Oh yeah, now Felix is here. I was going to talk about this earlier. But Felix is here and he's American, so I can. It's weird seeing clips of movies, like, where people have, like, filmed theatre reaction. Because I have never, in my life, been in a movie theatre where people have been, like, cheering and shit. You know? Where people have been, like, actively making noise. So I had to clip. Could clearly hear you clap. But yeah, whenever I see, like, clips of, like, movies from, like, America, people are always laughing and cheering and shit like that. Never seen that in the UK. I watched Captain America, not Captain America, Avengers Endgame, and when Captain America got that fucking hammer, every time I see a clip filmed in the cinema, everyone's like, woo, yeah, woo. My cinema, just quiet. Just quiet. Which, like, people were like, that was really cool, you know? People left the cinema like, that was awesome, but no one made a noise at the time. Like, a funny joke happens and there are, like, a couple of chuckles, but people don't, like, piss themselves laughing. Like, why are American cinema experiences such social events? So you just sit in silence when something cool happens? We do, Felix, we do. I've also never seen people be loud and shit in the cinema in Britain. And in your country of origin? I don't know if you want me to just say it out loud whenever I refer to where you're from. Because you did seem rather evasive. Oh, are you saying that because you've never been to a cinema in Britain? You don't go to the movies? Ah, fair. They're clapping in Endgame, mainly when the retired actors were displayed. Ah, fair. I remember when Mater shot the bad guys in Cars 2. Cheers from all around me. Sorry, I just remembered that one video about Cars 2 and how, like, the villain, like, it's a bit ableist. The villains are basically just disabled people. Which is interesting. Which is an intriguing thing when you think of, when you think about it. I just find it funny to be evasive like that around some of those questions. Fair enough. Yeah, well, no film's totally perfect. That's a good point. That's a good point. I don't mind if you bring it up when relevant. Okay, Sweden boy. I should set a reminder for next stream to just halfway through go. Mangoes from Sweden. You know? It'll be funny. But yeah, oh, chat is so global. Like, it's not. I mean, no, it is. Sorry, you're American. I forgot. Yeah, you're the only American. Like, you're one of the very few Americans in my community. Felix, you know? Like, there are so many Europeans in my community, and I just find it so funny. Like, how few Americans there are. Glad that, it's being pruned correctly, you know? I'm fairly certain that you as a streamer on YouTube can, like, click on the button to see your channel. S 2012 account creation. 2012 account creation, and yeah, no, it does say you're from Sweden here, but 2012. I didn't make a YouTube account for ages, to be fair. I can't remember why I made my YouTube account in the end. But, wow, I wasn't even around back then. Kids born in 2012 are turning 20 this year. Feel old yet? Kids born in 2012, they're turning 20 years old this year. Really makes you think. You're one. Felix, that's against YouTube's terms of service. I'm going to have to, send a SWAT team to your house. Those are the rules, man. But I'm an old soul, so YouTube said it's allowed. Yeah, man, you are. I mean, if you play on some of the big popular Minecraft servers, it's possible that people on there are younger than the game itself. It's probable that people on there are younger than the game itself, I'm gonna be honest. Like, some people younger than me are in this stream. Isn't that wild? Yikes, Cahir, only 2021. Look, my original YouTube channel? How old is it? I'm gonna check. There's one video on my original YouTube channel, and it's a Fire Emblem Heroes. Clear. (2016). 2016. Interesting. Interesting. Send the link? No. That one I'm not sending the link to. That one's got my... What's it called? The old username I used to go by that kind of vaguely... No, I'm not sending the link to my old YouTube channel. Nuh-uh. 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 Alright, we're gonna go to 6,800, I think. And then we'll do... Pokidoku. Pokidoku. Yahoo!
Maybe just this one time?
Mango. Nuh-uh. 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 No. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Alright. 4 votes for please and 1 vote for nuh-uh. This isn't a democracy. This is a dictatorship. Emphasis on the dick. Wait. Emphasis on the tater. Emphasis on the tater. I take it back. Emphasis on the tater. We're outnumbered. You have a gun? No. I'm immune to bullets, and I'm also really big. And tall. And you're all really short. So... It's okay, Mango, as we found it. That's a lot of lines. That's true, actually. That's a lot of lines. Waiting for the punchline here. And the punchline just like my address. Waiting for the punchline, which is my exact coordinates. Gotta send some form of proof there, Rob. Rob wouldn't do that to me, though. He wouldn't. So it's fine. So it's okay. That would be one. That would be so funny. Just turns out Rob has been, like, stalking me online for the past 2 years. Good timing. Good timing, Rob. I don't even think that's what you were booming, but good timing. So do we think Rob is accepting of bribes? I hope not. Well, I hope not. I hope he's unbuyable. The number 95 failed you once more again. It kind of did, didn't it, Felix? That's the 67th time. Then again, you did, like, do a load of other guessing. So, wait, no. I guess it is the 67th time. Yeah, I'll give you that, Felix. I'll give you that. Alright. If there's actually a number ending with 95, that's gonna be fucking crazy, though. Like, I will give you it, Felix. I will give you it. If... it actually ends in 95. Or like an NFT? Yeah, no, I'll give you the shiny. I meant like I'd give you like the respect, but no, I'll give you the shiny. I'll give you the shiny if it's a 95. Has anyone seen the clip of Ryan Reynolds on that talk show talking about a dick pic? Oh, it was a reference to that. I see. Oh, I like that clip. I've not seen it in a while anyway. Dang, you almost got respect. Yeah, sorry, Felix, but no, we'll give you the shiny. To be fair, it's only 1 in 100 or something. The Masquerade guess was better. I'd say it's a bit higher than 1 in 100, because I might just never get it. With my current track record, I might just never actually get the Pokemon. I might die before that happens. Bowomp! Bowomp! Certified Bowomp moment. Oh well, Pokedoku time. Pokedoku time. I find I'm glad Rob didn't find my old YouTube channel, I'm gonna be honest. We got Fairy, Dual-type, Monotype, we got Legendary, Gala, and Water. I'm gonna take a drink before I start. Fairy, Water. I might just put Primarina, because I love Primarina. I might just put Primarina, because Primarina's awesome. Then next gen there's a Mimikyu form that looks like Minccino and it's actually you. Yeah. What? I'm actually going to put Tapu Fini. 22, that's actually pretty high. I should have gone for something else. I should have gone for something else. Fairy type legendaries, which is the Tapus again. Xerneas, obviously. Zacian. I'm going to put Zacian. $9.7. And then Fairy types from Gala. I could put Zacian again, really. Rapidash. Okay, then Dual type Legendary Gala and Water. And Monotype Legendary Gala in water. Monotype from Gala. I'm going to put Ponyta. I really like Gala Ponyta. I don't know why, but it's probably one of my favourite regional variants. I'm not as big a fan of Gala Rapidash. I really like the cotton candy vibes of Gala Ponyta. I like it. I don't know why. I just think it's fun. Was it worth the 24-hour stream? Well, I didn't watch that from beginning to end, so... I personally didn't watch that stream for all 24 hours, because I don't have an account to run, I don't have a Pokemon News account to run, and I also don't hate myself, so... I more meant that, like, nor do I hate myself, to be clear. I hope Joe Merrick doesn't hate himself. Put it on record. CahirLIVE hopes Joe Merrick loves himself. And dual types from Gala. I could go with Cramorant. I could go with Snob. I could go with... I forgot his name. I was typing Joe Cerebi. Real, honestly. Who am I thinking of? Sizzlipede? Toxel? I'm hoping people will forget that it's dual type. And people seem to have. It's open 5. Water dual types. I'm wondering about Gen 5 might be a risk. Seismitoad, Palpitoad? Palpitoad. Palpitoad. And here I'm going to put Alomomola. Alomomola. That's not the best answer I could have put, but it's a good one. And then dual type and monotype legendaries. Zacian also technically counts here. Necrozma does. I'm going to put one other Necrozma here. Yeah. Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo, monotypes, Kyogre, Primal Kyogre. Tornadus. 1.8. 1.8. Silvally was the lowest. Spectria, Cosmog. Okay, yeah, Tornadus was on the... No, it was still on the lower end, to be fair. Motioneek was 30, I got 48. Could have done better. Could have done better. I got pretty good on these two categories, though. Could have gotten better on this one. Yeah, Tapu Fini was the lowest other than Marill. I should have put Marill down. Brogadier was the lowest water monotype. I could have thought of better here. I don't know why I put Alomomola. I just felt like it. Grimmsnarl. Gmax was the lowest Gala Fairy type. Rapidash was one of the highest, actually. Yikes. And then the lowest legendary fairy was Enamorous. I could have done better there. Zacian was in the top 3. In fact, Zacian was 2 of the top 3. Zacian would have been the second highest, still most people thought of Xerneas. Ogerpon Wellspring was the lowest dual-type legendary. I should have thought of that. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end. I think that's it. That's the end of the stream. But thank you all for coming. I hope you've all had a great time. I certainly have. I'll be live again on Wednesday with more of the Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke. We will be fighting Price, Jasmine as well. We'll be doing more Team Rocket stuff. I'd highly recommend stopping by for it. It will be interesting at the least. But thank you all for coming. I hope you all had great times. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Goodbye and good night.